back to another diecast review. We got 3 new diecasts right here. I just got in a diecast haul not too long ago. So, yeah, we got Brad Keselowski, Aric Almirola, and Hart Jr. On a Camaro. But sadly, it's not really what we would expect for Jr. being on a Camaro. But we will talk about that here shortly. So, again, got some more diecasts coming in. Or not coming in, but we got 2020. And we got 2019, and I guess you could call the Dell Junior Mo Media 2020. I mean, there's not really a specific year for it because it's more like a promotional diecast. But once again, we will get into that later. But starting off first is going to be Brad Keselowski's number 2 Alliance truck parts from Team Penske. Now, this was made in the Ford Fusion, and we will take a little look at that here in a little bit once we get this unboxed. But anyway, I got this because I really like the paint scheme, and I kind of didn't want to not use it because, again, I do like the paint scheme. It wasn't out in the Authentics line, which kind of surprised me, but it kind of didn't at the same time. But it was out in the Gold Series, so I'm like, you know what, I'll go ahead and get it. Here's the diecast out of the box. Now, I'm going to have to do a comparison to not 2017 or 18, whatever year it was, but to a time sooner because I have it in a bag and I don't know, I don't feel like rummaging through the bag to try to find it. So we're going to do a comparison from a little bit earlier, but that's completely fine. But this black and this yellow on the Mustang looks really, really nice. It's one of my favorites from Brad Keselowski, I would say. Yeah, we've seen this paint scheme for a while now, but I can never get, it can never get old to me. It's always sharp, it always looks good. Just, I don't know, man, it's something about it. It's really, really nice, and I do like, I don't know, I like how it was, just how it was made. So, pretty nice design. It looks like we've got a winter sticker up here. I'm going to have to figure out where that was from. I want to say Las Vegas, but I don't know. No, this is 2019. I don't know. Was it Kansas? I don't know. I don't think it was Kansas. I'll have it up here in a minute when we go to review it. So, yeah, right here on the hood, Alliance Truck Parts, Pennzoil. Right there, got Ford. Of course, something on the banner or the windshield there. 2, Brad Keselowski got a loose windshield and kind of a loose front windshield. Not really anything, but the rear windshield is a little loose. Keselowski, Worth, right there on the deck lid. Heavy duty truck parts. I got a little bit of yellow designer here on the back. Yellow spoiler. Almost said Camaro. The Mustang taillights. Number 2 right there. Got Snap-on Alliance truck parts. Discount tire. SKF Auto Trader Brad Keselowski. Got the winter sticker. I'll put where that's from right here. Discount what? Discount tire. Number 2, NASCAR race car. And it looks like the decals on the front are pretty matched. So, good job, Lionel. You didn't fail me on this one. So, really, really nice job. Really a great looking paint scheme in my opinion. I think it looks really good. I don't know. It's like just a black and yellow. Just one that reminds me of the song. But, I don't know. It looks really good, especially on a Ford Mustang. But for the comparison, it's going to be a custom I made, and this isn't going to be accurate because it's got a shredded tire, but this was when I went light on the shredded tires. But yeah, anyway, we've seen this paint scheme before. Nothing special. Got Snap on where it is. A discount tire SKF. This KF has moved from the bottom up to the C post, and then of course you got no contingencies at all anymore because that's just how they're doing it now with this team specifically. And then, yeah, got a little bit of difference, like the shell isn't there and, stuff like that. So, yeah, nothing too different, but you get the gist. The paint scheme is still the same. Next up is going to be Aric Almirola's number 10 Smithfield. We are going to do another diecast comparison, but I'm pretty sure it's like the exact same thing other than the Cup Series logo. I literally think that's the only thing different. I could be wrong, but we'll have to see. Here's a diecast out of the box. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Got Smithfield right here. Got the Ford on the towards the nose there. Got 10 Smithfield Almirola. A little bit of a loose windshield, or rear windshield. Front windshield's pretty tight. The rear is a little loose. I don't know what's up with the rear ones, but they're normally loose. Smithfield on the deck lid looks a little pushed up and it's slightly tilted to the side there. Mobile 1, Ford, 10, got Smithfield and got the, I keep wanting to say Camaro. you got the Ford Mustang taillights there. There we go. Haas, Smithfield, Mobile 1, Aric Almirola. Haas, Mobile 1, Ford. Oh, goodness, I can't tell the other ones. Oh, no, but there's something on that B post. Something white right there. I don't know why that's there, but that is. Got 10. Got some contingency here. Got Oxalta. Oh, a bunch of weird ones. 10. I like that gold 10. That's always been something I like on this diecast. It's been there since 2018. Cup Series 3M. Lincoln Welders. NASCAR race car. And looks like, once again, the front of this diecast is pretty good. So, Lionel's doing a pretty decent job. It's a little off, but still doing a really decent job of doing the headlights. So, props to that. Hopefully it stays that way. Now, diecast comparison. This is 2019, this one right here. And this was in the Authentics line. So, difference is black interior and, of course, the name banner. But I did the banners myself, so just don't count that. Anyway, paint scheme is very, very similar, if not the exact same. Maybe it's a little bit different, just a teeny bit, but it looks the exact same. Contingencies look about right. Nope. 2019 got a little bit more contingencies right here on the front than you do right here. So, you actually have less. No, you got the same amount. They took mechanics wear off. And then you got hardly any here compared to here. So I don't know where like, what's happening with mechanics wear. They're not being on here. Quarter panel, about the same other than the Mobile 1. That's gone. Nothing on the C, like, around the C post here. There's nothing there, but there's something here. Valley Tech. There's, a little bit of differences. Not a lot. Here on the back, you got the Mobile 1 missing from the 2019 onto the 2020. Got Mobile 1 on the C post. That's not there. So just a little bit of contingencies. Other than that, pretty much the same. The little arrow for the Jackman on the 2019, that's yellow. On this one, it's red. So, again, very similar. Just a little bit off or a little bit changed from a year. But you know what? Still pretty much the same thing. Overall, really, really nice paint scheme. And finally, we have Dylan Hart Jr.'s Dale Jr. download from Dirty Mo Media. Now, this was a little interesting. I do remember this being offered, and I know it is in Wave 2, but hear me out. I'll turn the Wave 2 one into a custom if I decide to get it, but the reason I got this one was because it's more a collector's, you get the box. I'll get the little trinket in Wave 2. It's just, I'm a collector. So, of course, the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Mo Media, I got to get in the Gold Series, so it's a little bit more accurate, even though it's a promo type deal. So, technically, this is 100% accurate. Technically. Because there's no banner. It wasn't ran. It's not in a series, per se. So, technically, this one's, as far as I'm concerned, 100% accurate. But yeah, like I said, you get the custom box here, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Dirty Mo Media, Dale Jr. download. It's different from the other ones. But yeah, just more of a collector's piece, and yeah, especially this one. This is definitely more of a collector's piece. But yeah, being a Dale Jr. fan, I don't watch the podcast, but I will kind of tune in from time to time, especially kind of just little bits and clips of what they kind of talked about. So it can get really interesting because, they'll talk about his dad, how other drivers saw, how his dad was, how they built their actual race cars before they were actual stock cars, before they ran everything the same like they do now. They had to build their own stuff. I was watching a race. It was like, God, it was like 1985, I believe. And they had the different teams with the different, like, jacks where you had to put them underneath the car and, like, actually pump them to get them up, like, 4 or 5 times. Like, they were using methods to, like, where there would be 2 wheels on one and 4 wheels on another, or there would be holes drilled in one for a lighter weight to carry. Like, it was crazy. They didn't have like they do now. They actually had to work, and they had to think of ways to kind of be, you know, better than the others. And it was just really crazy to see, and it was really awesome to kind of get a little look on, like, how the past was in just stock car racing. So that was really, really interesting, and that kind of ties into the podcast. Alright, here is the diecast out of the package. Now, I don't know if I want to get the 124 of this. I don't know if I do. Like, I kind of do, but I don't, you know? But, anyway, we'll kind of discuss that later on in the future. But, yeah, so, got Dale Jr. download right here on the hood. Of course, nothing on the banner or on the windshield. I keep calling it a banner. Loose windshield? Nope. Or rear windshield? In there pretty good. The Dale Jr. download. Right there on the roof. Of course, got Dale Jr. Dirty Mo Media right there on the deck lid. Dale Jr. download. Got this really nice wrap around here. Got the new Camaro lights. That's kind of cool. Got this little cool design here. Dirty Mo Media. Dale Jr. download nationwide. Mountain Dew, Chevrolet, and what is that one? PristineAuction.com. PristineAuction.com right there. NASCAR Race Car Dale Jr. That's very small, but got the black behind the yellow Goodyear. Got these bulky tires. I hate those. Those are terrible. And got the front end Camaro. Well, it looks okay as far as I can tell. So once again, nice job, Lionel. Really nice diecast. Not really. I don't think it should be in Wave 2. It's kind of a waste to be in Wave 2, but I'm kind of, you know, interested to see what we get as the trinket. That is going to be all for this diecast review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Upside down.